back! Even though I haven't really moved. This is the same recording time. It's just, for you guys, it's a different video. Anyway, so here's the first questions. I answered them before. Now I'm actually reading them. So, first one. What lessons, skills did you take away from class last week? These can be formal or informal based on your experiences and anything we did in class. So, there's a bunch of things I learned this week, because it's not actually just this week. This is all of the class, and we've been in class 3 weeks. But anyway, in Link class, I learned that I need to be more confident, because it's really hard to be a Link leader when you can't be confident in front of other people. So, for example, on the first day when I went to see my grade 9s, oh god, so I was terrified. I'm thinking, oh, what if I get a bad group? What if they hate me? What if I screw up? Which, by the way, I did because I was super nervous. Thankfully, I had my partner, Angela, and she helped me out so I didn't just flop everywhere. However, if Angela wasn't there, I would have been in real trouble. So, something I definitely learned is that I need to build up my confidence, which is actually the reason for this vlog. Another thing I learned was that the keys to a good relationship. And though I didn't agree with all the things we came up with, I did agree with most of it. So one of those things was trust, and we did a bunch of exercise in class. Though the exercises we did in class, they didn't really show trust very well. In fact, the only thing I learned from those is that I was terrified out of my wits, because the first one we did, we got to choose any partner, so I actually went with someone I trusted, thankfully. And so one person had to close their eyes, and then the other person dragged you around, and you had to not bump into anything. But I was thinking that I was going to hit every little thing, so I kept thinking, I can't see anything, I gotta trust my partner, and now I hit a wall. That didn't happen, and I didn't wimp out, but it was still terrifying. And then the other what is it called? Trust exercise, that's it. The other trust exercise we did was that we all got in a circle and there was someone in the middle. And it was like the trust fall, you know, when they fall and then you have to catch them. Yeah. No. Okay, so it was my turn and I fell. And the person has to push you, like they push you around. Like you're not allowed to stand. You have to just be limp and fall. So then they push you around and you gotta like think, oh god, don't drop me, please. They didn't at all, but still terrifying. Okay, second question. How did these lessons skills impact you as a Link leader outside of class? Did you apply those lessons in any way with your Link crew or any other area of your schooling life? Again, these can be formal or informal. Okay, so though it's not easy by any means, and I'm still not very confident, I have been trying, and I've built it up a bit already, I think, maybe a little bit. And one thing it helped me in is in class presentations, when you gotta get up in front of the class and you gotta say something or present something. Oh god, you know that terrifying feeling when the whole class is looking up at you, expecting you to mess up? Yeah, it is terrifying. And the more scared you get, the more chances of messing up. Thankfully, because I've been practicing, and Link Crew makes you do that a lot, get out of your comfort zone and be confident. I'm still not confident. But one example of me doing this is that we had to present a poster in English class, and I got up there, barely any practice because I was gone for 2 of the days. Oh my god. Thankfully, I just stood up there, I was confident, I read out the poster, tried to memorize some of it, though I didn't really, and I actually did well on it, and I didn't screw up. Thankfully. Okay. One of the things I'm doing to build up my confidence is this, and even though I'm only talking to a camera, I gotta start somewhere, and though at the moment I am not currently talking to anyone, at the same time, you guys will be watching it. So at the same time, I am talking in front of a crowd of people. So I feel proud of myself. Okay, third question. What specific interactions did you have with the members of your link crew last week? Were these interactions spontaneous or planned? Explain the context. So basically, I haven't really been spending time with my other link crew members outside of the class. One of them being I don't know many of them and I'm a little bit shy, as I've mentioned. And another thing being is that I don't like some of them. I won't mention who, I won't mention any names, but some of them I do not like. However, that doesn't mean I haven't done anything with any of them in class. I have talked to people in class. Also, I do have 2 friends in link crew that I have been talking with outside of the class. One of them being my best friend Taylor. But I don't think that counts because we're friends and we know each other. So, and then another person, not even gonna mention a name, but he sits next to me in almost all my classes. I wish he didn't, because he annoys me to no end. He pokes me and steals my stuff. And I know he's just joking, and I know I shouldn't get upset, but please, it's not fun. I'm trying to work. No. Okay, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, back to my original point, where I have been talking to other people that I don't really know very well in class. And one of those examples is that we had to play this game. It was a jump rope game, and we all had to get into this giant group of people. And the teachers, they were like swinging the rope because it was jump rope. It was huge. And we all had to link arms. We had to run through and not get touched by the rope all together. And if we let go of each other's hands, then you got to start over and you got to go back. Yeah, it was slightly frustrating. Many people got picked on a little bit. But one of the interactions I had is with one of the people in the class, Christina. There's 2 Christinas. Not the point. But apparently, while we were going through, she almost bowled me over. However, I didn't notice. She seemed to be upset by it. Whoops. Okay, so she almost bowled me over, so she's like, can I be on the end so I don't hurt anyone? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally cool. I'm thinking this is funny, because I didn't even notice, but she's getting all worried, right? I'm like, that's cool. So she goes on the end, we link, and then we go through, and it's fun. But that was our interaction. And the thing about it is that Christine and I have known each other since elementary school. Not very well. Like, we knew each other, but we're not friends. And I think that's mostly because of the social group type thing. You know, lunch groups and how there's the drama kids, there's the jocks, there's the nerds, which I'm part of. So, yeah, we're from 2 very different groups. She's from more of the sporty people, who I like to call the popular kids. And then there's my group, who is the very strange and nerdy group, totally separate. So that's probably why we can't be friends. So the fact that we got that introduction was really nice. I actually enjoyed that. And I hope that I can discuss with people a lot more in class that I don't know. Make few friends, even no matter how much those groups will tear you apart. Okay, question number 4. What impact did these interactions have on you? Did you think or feel anything new afterwards? If you didn't have any contact with your link crew, what prevented you from doing so? As I mentioned before, the thing that's preventing me from hanging out with other link crew members is the social group thing, which is really annoying because I'd like to make some new friends, but because, oh, we're so different, we can't hang out together. No, because that'd be wrong. So that's mostly the reason. However, I do think that it felt really good to have that interaction with someone new, because I have a very set group of friends, but I love making new friends. I love meeting new people. It's so great. So the fact that I got to have that little bitty interaction with someone I'm not very good friends with was actually quite fun. Even if we can't stay friends because strange groups and I don't like their group, no, I don't fit in with them at all. I've tried. I don't fit. No. Yeah, thanks to being in the same group, we just can't be friends. Because it would just be too weird. And because we don't get along. Oh, so sad. And the final question. Question 5. Okay, list at least one goal you have for the upcoming week. This can be large or small, as long as it's meaningful to you as a link leader. Alright, so my goal for this week, probably to get out of my comfort zone, which is another example of why I'm doing this blog. God, how many times do I have to repeat myself on this? Okay, so for example, I've been kind of a Bungie buddy, which if you don't know what that means, it means that you have that one friend where you're like, no matter what, I'm gonna hold on to this person, and I'm never going away from them, never getting out of that friendship. Yeah, well, in a course like Link Crew, you kind of can't have a Bungie buddy. You kind of have to break that tie and go exploring. I didn't realize how hard that is. I just want to stay in my comfort zone with my friends so much, but I can't do that because Link Crew is about getting out of that comfort zone and getting into this group of community. I'm not very good at that. I'll get to it. I'll figure it out. As you can see, this is not my comfort zone. I'm actually kind of nervous on this camera right now, but I'm still doing it, aren't I? So yeah, if I were to have one goal this week, or I guess next week, is to get out of my comfort zone and maybe hang with other people. Not saying that it will happen, but I'm going to try. And I can try, okay? Unlike Dumbledore, who says there is no trying. I disagree. I think that if you try, you made an effort, and good for you. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. I know this is probably boring for some of you, but you don't have to watch it. Hey, I'm enjoying myself. So, anyway, see you next week.